I don't know what religion I follow, but I want to belong to one. I just don't know where to start.
Have you ever heard of Buddhism?
No.
Well, let me tell you a little bit about it. The legend says that in India around the 6th century BCE, a prince named Siddhartha Gautama left his palace at the age of 29. He saw a man with a smile on his face that showed contentment and peace. Told by his chariot driver that the man had recently seen a holy man that had gained complete liberation. That journey forever changed Gautama's life.
Wait, what happened to the happy smiley guy?
I don't know. Anyway, Gautama didn't like his rich and wealthy lifestyle, so he vowed to become a holy man. He left his palace and family to find liberation and the solution to the problem of human suffering. Following that was years of very serious spiritual searching. The Buddha sat under a Bodhi tree on a straw mat and promised not to move until he found true liberation. Morning of the 7th day, he opened his eyes, looked out at the sun, and became enlightened.
That was interesting. What else is there about Buddhism?
Well, depending on what type of Buddhist you are, you don't believe in God. If you're Shinto or Tibetan Buddhist, you believe in one all-around God. Also, Buddhists know these 4 noble truths. 1, life is suffering. They mean that since they believe in reincarnation and karma, the cycle of death and rebirth doesn't take away your suffering, and you have to continue to live with it. Number 2, suffering has a cause, craving and attachment. Suffering brings out our selfish cravings and clinging. For example, wanting to be better than someone you're jealous of. Number 3, craving and attachment can be overcome. When you overcome selfish craving, you enter a state called nirvana and your suffering lowers. And number 4, the path toward the cessation of craving and attachment is an 8-fold path. It consists of right understanding, purpose, speech, conduct, livelihood, effort, alertness, and concentration.
Wow, that's a lot to take in. Are there any laws I had to follow to be Buddhism?
Yes, there are laws. Buddhists commit not to kill, not to steal, not to act in an unchaste manner.
Hey, guess what, Ellen?
What? Not to lie. Oh my God, Alex, I love your hair today.
Oh, thank you.
And not to take intoxicants. You like today, ma'am?
I like some chocolate milk.
Coming right up. So overall, hugs, not drugs, guys. Everyone shouldn't do those things anyway.
Okay, makes sense. Is there a place I can go to school to learn more?
After the Buddha's death, 18 formal schools were acknowledged within Buddhism. Theravada Buddhism is the oldest surviving school of Buddhism, but sadly, it's the only one now of all 18 schools to carry on.
I wish I could know just a little bit more. I feel like not many people follow this religion.
Buddhism is mostly practiced in Thailand. It's an estimate that over 350 million people practice it, so you won't be alone.
If I were a Buddhist, I had to meditate a lot, show respect, and follow all those rules. Meditating would take a lot of time out of my day. I don't know. I'll think about it.
Hey, what about Shinto? It's one of the world's oldest religions. It was founded in Japan. We don't know who made it, but 2.7 million people are practicing Shinto.
Really? What's Shinto all about?
Shinto is a nature-focused religion. It shows the importance of natural beauty and a clear appreciation of understanding reality.
Does it have a story behind it like Buddhism does?
Well, not exactly, but it does have 2 very important historical moments. In the 1700s, Shinto devotees undertook an energetic campaign to identify, distinguish, and reawaken old practices within their faith. They reached full expression after Meiji Restoration of 1868, when Shinto rites were formally separated from Buddhist practices. After World War II, Shinto formally disclaimed its direct ties to the state. Public funds to the shrines were forbidden, and in 1946, Emperor Hirohito re-announced his claim to divinity.
I never knew that. Is there anything else about Shinto I should know?
Shinto includes many ancient Japanese mythological rites and has one through many formations and structural revises over the centuries.
Is there a place that you could go to worship or meditate?
Yes, shrines are where many of the most important events happen. The shrines are made entirely out of wood and are usually made by sacred trees and flowing water.
That sounds relaxing. Does Shinto have rules too?
They have 4 affirmations, which are like rules. The 4 affirmations are: number 1, the affirmation of family and tradition. Major life events like birth and marriage are very important. Traditions are extremely important since they are passed on by generations in the central family units. Number 2, the affirmation of reference toward nature. Shinto has a history of respect for physical beauty. Being close to nature is a sacred component of Shinto devotion. Number 3, physical cleanliness. You must be absolutely clean when you visit spirits, and your possessions need to be clean too. And number 4, affirmation of Matsuri. Matsuris, or festivals, are held in honor of one or more kami. Matsuri represents a chance for people to socialize and honor the spirits associated with the festival.
What's a kami?
A kami describes something possessing a power that an individual believer does not.
So from what you said, it sounds like Shinto, you have to keep in touch with nature, stay clean, and keep your house clean. Stay close to family, and go to Matsuris.
Also, Shinto people usually follow Buddhism as well.
Both religions sound very interesting, but if I had to pick one... Oh wait, I'm Christian! Silly me. Well, thanks for the info, guys.